Hi, everyone. Annie here from Interact. Hope you're all having an amazing day. The weather is gorgeous out in the San Francisco Bay Area where I am. We are a fully remote team. So, I'm the only one out here right now. Just like every other day, I am going online and sort of snooping around what our customers are doing, how they're taking our software and applying it to their business. I'm really excited about today's quiz that we're going to look at because we are actually attending a travel conference where many of our customers are going to be in a couple of months. And so we're starting to take a look at more deeply at some of these travel blogger and travel website quiz applications. So let's take a look at Nina Clapperton's website. Nina is a really successful, high traffic digital nomad. And so her website is ninoutandabout.ca. She's a solo travel expert. She's been traveling by herself forever. And she's sort of this pro at helping other people figure out how to travel abroad, live abroad, be that digital nomad. It's for a long time, it was something that I think women didn't really do because there was this perception that it wasn't safe to do. And for Nina to have been doing this since she was 16, I think really speaks, to her being one of the pioneers in this space and being able to do that. So really glad that she created her business around that topic. So her website, super clean. Oh, I love that she talks about she writes blog posts about pros and cons. A lot of travel bloggers will only say, they'll write about like 12 things that you have to do when you're visiting New York. And that kind of theme. And so this pro and con of living in certain parts of the world is a really nice unique angle. And so when you're a travel blogger or when you're a blogger of any type, it's really important for you to think about what your unique angle is, because when people are searching online for your topic or for content that you're writing about, where you could be of service to them, you need to make sure that you're optimizing your content for that audience. And so I love this angle of the pro and the con. She's got a ton of great content on here. Oh, here we are. Okay. Considering moving abroad, find out which country is right for you. This is great because this topic is very aligned to what Nina's entire brand is, which is that she's that digital nomad. She's lived all around the world and she's an expert in that space. So last updated July 26th, so very recently. I love that, as before there is a conversion to that quiz start page, the quiz page, there's a little bit of a summary as to why you should take this quiz. So you want to move to a new country, been thinking about it probably. Well, there are a lot of things to consider. Yes, there are more than 195 countries in this world and you cannot choose them all. I'm here to help you. This quiz will help you narrow down the list of potential countries based on your personality and lifestyle. This is a perfect, succinct why. Why should this person visiting your website, care enough to spend 5 more minutes on your website to take this quiz? Okay, let's do it. Have you ever lived abroad before? I have not lived abroad, but I've traveled a lot for work. So I'm going to say no. Why are you moving abroad? I'm looking to change it up. Your ideal weather is, so this is great because it's asking you for very specific sort of personality characteristics. A dry, hot day with plenty of sunshine. I'd like as little precipitation as possible. I love the dreary, rainy weather, the London, Seattle weather, I guess, so I can curl up with a good book. I'm basically a polar bear. Bring on the cold weather. Is there a way to live in perpetual fall? Ooh. Gosh, being spoiled in the Bay Area, it's sort of like that perpetual fall versus a dry, hot day. I'm gonna go with a dry, hot day. I prefer being downtown, living in the suburbs, but near downtown, living in a small town, living in the middle of nowhere. Well, so with the lens of the digital nomad and like moving abroad, probably temporarily, currently we live in the suburbs, but near downtown. So I am going to go the full opposite and say, I want to be right downtown. Who would be moving? My whole family, the whole shebang. Do you have savings? Sure, 6 months. That's the goal anyway. Which house would you most like to live in? Oh my goodness. Well, for this exercise, I'm going to say cute and colorful. How do you like to get around? Car, walking, public transit, bicycle, electric scooter. Yeah. What is a dish that you can't live without? Ah, okay. Sushi. Your ideal Saturday is visiting historic places, art galleries, or going to the theater, spending your day relaxing on the beach, then having a boozy night with friends, taking a slow walk along the city streets, either alone with your thoughts or with a podcast in your ear, shopping all day with regular caffeine breaks. Yes. Anything outdoorsy. I'll take a muddy trails over city streets any day. So, I know I said I want to live in the middle of the city, but I love anything outdoorsy. And by the way, this relaxing on the beach and then having a nice glass of wine is a part of the equation. What's your favorite holiday? Ooh. I love Christmas, not for the holiday, but because I love gifting people surprises, and I love the look on their faces when, something just right, they open that just right thing. Okay, sorry. What is your career? I'm a business executive. Ooh, exciting. What hobby will you take up? Ooh, well, I already bake. I already hike. Do I dance? I don't know. I'm going to go big. I'm going to say I'm going to take up surfing. Would you rather wake up to waves crashing or birds chirping? Waves. What is more important to you? Friendship, culture, love, adventure, freedom, career. Adventure. Which drinks has you opening up a tab? Ooh, nice red wine. How do you feel about neighbors? I want to know all of my neighbors and say hi every morning. That's kind of how it is. It's nice to smile when you see them, but I don't want more than that. No, I just talk to everybody in my neighborhood. What do you hate more? Boredom. Don't like boredom. What do you speak? Do you speak a second language? I do. I speak Mandarin, but not well. So we're going to say yes. What's your style? Layers, layers. Being a Bay Area person, where it's the famous quoted but unquoted Mark Twain quote, which is the coldest San Francisco winter's day was a summer's night or a summer's day in San Francisco. And it's layers, layers, layers. What is your ideal flight for a holiday? 2 to 4 hours. How much holiday time do you want? Forever? No, 3 to 5 weeks. What pace fits your life best? I am a fast-paced person, but I do like to turn it off because I have kids and they have school. And we schedule our vacations around school holidays. Do you have any pets? Yes, we actually have quite a few pets. Pick an animal. Ooh, so my spirit animal is a dolphin. And I think that, what's interesting about this question is when you have like a really broad, ambiguous question, like pick an animal, it's really asking you to do it quickly, because there's no real alignment to that. These are very effective as personality type questions because you're really going with your instinct. And so this is very clearly a personality type question that is going to have branching logic, I bet, that tells me something interesting. I should move to New Zealand. First of all, I've been in New Zealand and it's gorgeous. And I was just on the phone with a friend who had just moved there and absolutely loved it. So the great thing about this is it's short. This quiz is very short. The second thing about this quiz that I love is that the results page is also short. So it tells you a couple of great little tidbits of information. It gives you a CTA. You have a conversion to the blog post about pros and cons of living in New Zealand. So you're keeping them on the website longer. And then it gives you really great tips, actionable tips. Start the visa process, learn the language. Oh, and then the CSS needs to be reloaded, but that's okay. We got the pace of life and the city. And then it asks you whether or not you want to retake the quiz. The other thing that I really like about the design of the website is that there is a content bar, and then there's also the right nav bar, which has fixed ads. This website very clearly, for better or worse, leverages ads by Google embedded into various parts of the website for ad placement. This is a really common strategy for travel bloggers, because the ad revenue is the way that the website is monetized. They create content, and then ad revenue from these clicks and impressions is how they generate revenue. There potentially also is revenue generated from all of these recommendations, for instance, could theoretically point to travel advisors where they get affiliate commission from, also a very common strategy that is employed to generate revenue from that travel blog. Well, thanks for spending time with me today. Nina Clapperton's website is ninooutandAbout.ca. It's a Canadian domain, .ca. I believe she's going to be speaking at this travel conference at the end of September in Nashville. So we look forward to seeing you there, Nina. Great job on taking personality assessment quiz formatting and turning it, using branching logic to turn it into, answering a very specific question about where I should move in the world next, and spend some time. I look forward to researching New Zealand some more. Check out our AI quiz builder to very quickly get your quiz created at tryinteract.com. And I look forward to talking with you next time. Bye.